where do you think, or where do you see a lot of these projects being allocated that are helping everyday people see that this energy transition will be good for them, or are they mostly more industrial size?
Yeah, definitely. So I would say one of the really rapidly developing kind of sub verticals of solar in the US that we're seeing benefit everyday people the most is one called community solar. And this is kind of halfway between the residential system and the big utility system that would be, out in the desert. And the big difference here is that if you're doing residential solar, you have to own your roof. And that is not accessible to everybody financially. And additionally, then, even if you do own your own roof, you have to have all of the money to go and put that project on your roof. And so that does create barriers to entry for many people. And then on the other side, you have the mega project out in the desert that's funded by the utility and generally has a couple very large power purchase agreements, or, it's just 100% of that power is being bought by the utility. With community solar, what happens is that you can subscribe to a project that's kind of medium in scale, and then the credits can be they can be reconciled to your bill digitally. And what this means is now you can appreciate the energy savings of solar, generally seeing 10 to 15% savings immediately. And through that, now these oftentimes low to middle income families are able to access that clean, cheaper power without needing to have it on their roof. And those are the projects, community solar, that we have really zeroed in on funding because they're able to appreciate the economies of scale of a larger project while being more strategically located in communities, sometimes on parking garages. For example, this first project we have on the platform is on kind of a commercial industrial building. Additionally, we've seen community solar arrays sited on houses of worship that can serve as a revenue stream to help sustain, that building. Additionally, like a boys and girls club, somewhere that's a community center, or on a theater. And so because these projects are strategically located in a way where, you have sufficient roof space to make them more financially viable, while at the same time enabling multiple people to buy from that project versus Amazon, Meta, Google, for example, being the full off taker of that project. It enables those projects to then really have more community impact. And so with those projects, that's where we're seeing a lot of kind of community benefit from a local jobs perspective, from that cheaper energy actually making it to the end consumer, and then being able to have technical benefits when siting on the grid, because then oftentimes you don't have to do the same grid upgrades that you would do with a utility scale project.